going on, guys? Owen Nasa here, or Javon, bringing you guys another wonderful video today. Now, today's video is going to be a review of the Call of Duty World War II beta that just came out over this weekend. Now, if anyone played the beta over the weekend, you got a taste of the game, you got to see how the maps were, you got to see how some of the weapons were. A lot of things, basically, you were able to see what they were cooking up for the next Call of Duty game that's coming out this November. Me and my whole clan was on the beta full force, checking everything out, just seeing what we liked about it, see what we didn't like about it, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, the gameplay that you guys are watching is from my point of view, and we're on the map Point du Hoc. This map right here is hands down one of my favorite maps out of the whole beta, and it might be out of the whole game, depending on what the maps look like when the game actually comes out. Something about this map that just allows me to run around ripping everyone to shreds. It's just definitely fun to play on this map, and I enjoy it so much. Now, I can prominently say I was definitely tryharding in this match. I mean, anytime I'm with my clan, basically, I have to try my best. Anytime that I'm playing with the clan, it's always like a fight to see who can get the most kills or who can do the best. So I had to outdo him just this one time to show him who's actually top supreme. I'm just kidding. But I do have a decent gameplay for you guys. I almost dropped to 60, but like I said, I am playing with all the OSN wolves, so it's definitely hard to get a lot of kills with all of them basically in the game, but it's all good. So anyways, without further ado, let's get this review started. Now, I must tell you, before coming into this beta, I didn't really know what to expect on this game. I was hoping for the best. I wasn't really sure what I was going to get out of this beta. I gotta be honest and kind of admit that I had more of a negative approach at first before I actually played the game, just because of some of the things that I heard that the game was going to feature that I wasn't really too cool with. The main thing I really didn't like that I heard before I actually played the game was the fact that they removed the create a class feature. I thought that was going to be a big bummer, something that was going to obviously kill the game, because everyone knows in all Call of Duty games, one of the coolest things is making your own classes how you want, putting whatever you want on your classes, and then going out wrecking with that configuration. So the fact that they were taking that away really put me in a bad state of mind before I actually touched the game. Now, I can tell you, after playing the game, it actually really isn't that bad. They didn't take away the whole created class function altogether. They basically made some modification where it's like certain classes have certain things that come bundled, and you can make slight adjustments as far as your weapons and all that. But as far as perks and everything, they kind of come like with each class set, and you have to, like, you know, just take that in and mix and match it the best that you can. Now, while this isn't a very annoying feature, I don't really understand why they did that. I mean, I think it would probably be better if they put it back to how it was traditionally. But I mean, it's something that you can definitely get used to once you start playing the game, and it might not actually be a problem overall if you can get used to it being like that. Now, I'll get back to some of the things that I don't like later. Let's actually get the positives going first, because it's always good to hear the positives before you hear the negatives, right? So one thing I can say I definitely appreciate is the game's engine for this new Call of Duty title. The fact that we're playing in a past setting with a very modern feel is a very good feeling and gives the Call of Duty title a refreshed look. A lot of people want to compare this game to Battlefield 1. Now, it might look like Battlefield comparing the weapons and the maps, but I can tell you it is nothing like Battlefield. It's like night and day. Now, continuing on about the game's performance, after playing the beta for some time, you can easily see that this is what the people wanted. You have boots on the ground. Everybody been wanting boots on the ground for the longest. We finally have it now. It fits in well into the game. It makes the game look superb as we all expected. So big ups to Activision for finally retiring jetpacks. It's been long enough. Another dope thing that they added in this new Call of Duty is the play of the game feature. Now, anytime that you're used to playing Call of Duty, normally you will see like the kill cam at the end of a match. It'll pretty much show the last person that got the very last kill of the game, but they actually did away with that now and feature something called play of the game. So if you do a very good play during the match, that will be featured in the end. Even if you win or lose, you'll still be featured. That's a cool feature to me, and it kind of makes everyone be on the competitive edge to try to do very good plays just so they can be featured in that screen. Now, the next thing that I'm very, very excited about is the old school weapons that's going to be in this new Call of Duty title. Now, since we do know this is an old school Call of Duty game, expect to see all the old school weapons. You're not going to see any type of lasers, any type of robot machines, nothing like that in this Call of Duty. And that is something that I truly appreciate with this new Call of Duty title that's coming out. So if you're like me and you're a fan of all the old school weapons, expect to see a lot of those coming out in this next title. You had a preview in the beta just to kind of get an idea of what to expect. If you're someone that enjoy using the STG or the PPSH, you know hands down that those are going to be the killer weapons if they don't nerf them when the game actually does come out. Now, like I said, I'm not complaining. As long as I don't have to use any type of laser or energy style weapons to get my kills, I'm satisfied with that. 125%. So the weapons are very nice. They shoot very smoothly and very accurately. I gotta give them credit on that. Now let's move on to the maps. Now, as I said before, this is an old school Call of Duty, so expect the maps to be old school as well. Just looking around the map and seeing all the old settings, it actually puts you back like you're reliving the Second World War. Now, as I said before, a lot of people are going to compare the maps to Battlefield 1, but once again, these games both were from the 1900s, so what do you expect? And speaking about that old school feeling, we got to move on to the score streaks. The score streaks, hands down, is one of the new coolest things about this new Call of Duty title. The way how they incorporate these new score streaks in the old-fashioned form is just so impressive to me, I cannot even begin to tell you. If you ever have a glide bomb score streak, that right there hands down will tell you that you're definitely in an old school game and it's so much fun to use. Just hearing that thing whistle as it drops out of that plane makes the game seem so realistic and gives the game a nice old school vibe. They are keeping this game old school 100%. Now the last thing that I can say I noticed about this beta is that they removed the auto aim feature. I say they removed it because if you look at the other past Call of Duties, how somebody can actually walk past your screen while you're standing still, your character will actually move towards a direction. In this Call of Duty game, you don't see that at all. And I appreciate that feature 100% because now people actually have to use their accuracy and gun skill to get their kills, and they won't have that advantage of the auto aim doing all the work for them. Big ups to Activision for doing that. That should have been done a long time ago. Now, those are some of the things that I think is great about this game. Now, let's move on to some of the cons. Now, the main obvious con that anyone might have experienced that played the beta is the hit reg bullet registration. There were just so many obvious times where I knew I should have had the kill, but somehow didn't get it, and I blame that solely on the hit reg bullet registration department of this game. If you have a submachine gun with rapid fire on it, and you're going against someone with an assault rifle up close, that submachine gun should win the battle every single time. There's been times that I will have a PPSH up close to someone with an STG which shoots very slow and somehow get murked by that, and I know for a fact that that definitely isn't right. When I look at the kill cam, it looks like my shots aren't even going through, which is why I'm not getting the kill in the first place. So that is something that they need to fix big time, because that could be a big game-changing decision if people are going to like or play this game or not. So that right there is pretty much my take on the game. Now keep in mind, this is a beta, so that means that whatever you experience during the beta may not actually be in the final representation of the game. They basically put the beta out to work on different things and tweak different things, so hopefully everything that I didn't like about the beta, they do fix that. So when the game does come out in November, it'll be super fresh, ready to go. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please slap us a thumbs up like. We will greatly appreciate that. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure you are subscribed to the OSN Gaming channel to get the latest videos as soon as they come out. So I'm just going to let this video play out now with some music in the background as you guys enjoy this wonderful gameplay. And as always, like I said, guys, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Say you a gangsta, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangsta, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one, from no one, no one, no. Say you a gangsta, that don't impress me none. You say you a gangsta, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself, I ain't getting help from no one, from no one, no one, no. That don't impress me none. You say you a gangsta, ain't seen a thing you done. I do it all myself.